It was the goal.
Oh, we started?
Fuck!
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Alo back with another podcast. I'm here joined with David, whose new name is Cerberus now, and
Ooh, didn't
Thomas.
change.
You know, with Scopes, what do you want to call
Welcome
him?
back.
He was gay and didn't want to be with us last time, but you know what? Whatever.
And then Brandon
I was in the hospital.
Balenciaga. So what's
What?
up, Brandon?
Fuck is Valenciaga?
Balenciaga. Thomas, would you like to say why you weren't here with us last time? Oh, you know what? I'll just do it for
Yeah.
you because he
Yeah,
sucks
I'll do
at
it, I'll
everything.
do it.
He sucks literally everything
Uh,
and just doesn't care.
I was in the hospital.
What? No, you were not. Shut up.
I was diagnosed with HIV. Like, yo, what?
So, but Thomas, aren't you 16?
That didn't stop Brandon last podcast.
No!
Damn.
I am not fucking a 16-year-old this time.
Hey, I'm pretty sure he was talking
This
about
time,
that.
he said this
What?
time.
You said, yeah, I gained like 8 years of age in a week.
Anyways, these chicken nuggets are phenomenal.
I'm proud of you.
Where are they from?
McDonald's.
Imagine.
That's gross. That's disgusting.
I thought you were getting paid.
Hey!
McDonald's chicken nuggets are literally top tier, bro.
Not when
Yeah, you
you
got me fucked
worked
up.
there for 2.5 years.
I literally worked there since I was, 16?
Yeah, but you haven't worked there in a while, David.
That's valid.
I currently work there.
Well,
So
no, because I worked there for, 3 years, and I still loved, like, McChickens and chicken nuggets and shit like that.
I actually haven't had McDonald's in a minute. But anyway, so I wanted to ask you guys.
He said I wanted to ask you guys, and then he stopped talking.
And then you just went silent.
Anyways,
Stop.
obviously I'm a huge fan of like UFC, like fighter, boxing, whatever. What do you guys think about Jake Paul? Because he has a fight coming up, I believe, beginning of August.
See, I give credit where credit's due. I don't want to say decent. He's an okay fighter. I just feel like he needs to, like, do it with somebody that actually, like, not retired, not a celebrity, nothing like that, like an actual fighter. And I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he'd do decent, but
His next fight's supposed to be with I think it's
Hasi,
What was
I
his
think he's
name?
12. No, he's 12-1, I believe. I believe he's 12-1.
no, I thought he was. Oh, the person he's fighting.
First thing is he's fighting. Yeah, yeah. Jake
No, I
Paul's
thought he was
5-0.
undefeated. Who's he fighting?
No, he just lost.
Tommy
I
Fury.
forgot
I
his-
thought.
No, it's not Tommy Fury anymore.
Oh yeah, because
forgot
he
the guy's
couldn't get into
name.
the states, huh?
It's Hasim Rahman Jr. So I believe he's 12-1. He is a boxer. He's been boxing. His dad, I forgot his. Well, yeah, his dad was a champ. Great, right? What I have to say about Jake is that anyone who says he can't fight is just dumb. Like the guy can fight. He can 100% fight. But I also think that he needs to show it on somebody that is a boxer such as Hasim. I don't know how Hasim's gonna be. I don't know much about him, but in my honest opinion, I actually wanted to see Jake Paul do well. I hated the guy. I hated the guy for so long, but I was like, you know what? He's not a bad boxer. And you kind of have to just be honest, you know?
Yeah, well, so from what I have seen, I haven't like actually watched him because I'm not. I like you said, I hate the guy with everything in me.
Yeah.
I can't really talk because dude's a fucking millionaire and here I am. But I don't like him. His personality, his cockiness, it gets to me. But from what I have seen, he's not bad. He's decent. But then again, from what I've seen, I've only seen him fight, celebrities and
Yeah.
But even fighting like those
Retired,
people, the way he knocks them out, like it's pretty good hits. And
So, yeah, continue.
I was just going for you guys said like I don't don't really like him as like a content creator or YouTuber or whatever, but like when he's boxing, I like whenever I see a pay-per-view or whatever of him saying that he's gonna fight someone and I watch it, I always tune into it live. I'm always watching it because I always like watching him fight. But like, I won't go to his YouTube channel and watch his videos.
I don't know.
No, 100%.
Well, I'll
100%.
say, I guess as a fighter, I feel like he limits himself. I feel like he could be an amazing, like, actual fighter if
Yeah.
he would stop with the celebrity boxing matches. I feel like he has potential. He just needs to
And I think
take
I
it
do
to
think
that
he's-
level, you know?
yeah, I agree.
I
And I
think
do think he's stopping that now.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. He
And-
just needs to go, you know, fight actual fighters, get his ass beat once or twice, and then he'll take
Yeah.
that. I feel like even though I hate him, I hate to say it, but that dude's work ethic is fucking insane. So I think
Oh,
he'll
dude,
take
yeah.
that ass beat and then turn it into like him. I don't want that to happen to me again, and he'll fucking take off with it.
Yeah, and,
100%.
like, it's like when he talks, the trash he talks before a fight isn't just trash talking. He doesn't back it up. He backs up everything he talks about before a fight too.
I think you can also argue that the people he has fought, like for example Nate Robinson,
Yeah.
should not have been in the fucking ring. I don't
Not
care.
even a
I
little
love
bit, bro.
I love Nate Robinson. You know what I mean? Like, I love him. Right? He's great player. NBA. Like he's just a cool person. Should not have been in that fucking ring. Ben Askren, get the fuck out of it. Why were you in that ring? You're a wrestler. Like don't. Tyrone Woodley was probably the first fight of Jake Paul that was somewhat decent.
Didn't Tyron Woodley get like KO'd both times?
Well,
No, so the first time was a draw. The second time Tyrone Woodley got knocked out. But the thing was that I don't know how I feel about Tyrone Woodley. I like him.
Hold on, go back.
person.
Was Ben Askren the guy that lost in like 3 seconds?
It was the first round, I believe. Yeah.
No,
But
I don't
he
mean
was-
I don't mean Jake Paul. I mean like in that
Oh,
one fight,
UFC.
the
Yeah,
one-
he got kneed in the head.
Yeah,
He got kneed by Jorge Masvidal. See, like
well,
again, I think Ben Askren was a decent fighter. He was a champion in probably killed for this. I don't know if it was Bellator. I didn't follow him too much, but he was a champ there, and he was a decent fighter. But his game was wrestling. His game was not striking. If you saw him strike pads, you'd be like, "Is this guy fight?" He won his matches on the ground. So for him to even say yes to this, it was just a payday. You know what I mean?
well, see, that's what I was gonna say. Going back on what you said about they shouldn't have belonged in the ring. The only reason they did it was for the money. I feel like
Oh my God,
I
man.
feel like they went in that knowing they were gonna get their asses beat, but they made millions off that fight. I mean, if you told me that you were gonna give me fucking $2 million to get my ass beat for a couple minutes, bro, sign me the fuck up.
Especially if you know some type of boxing to protect yourself in a way, then yeah, I'm gonna fucking do that.
Oh,
I mean, I guess you guys could say that, but honestly, if it was me, I would have knocked Jake Paul out. But I guess it's
Shut the
that's
fuck
just
up.
me. That's just me.
Bro, I'll tell you, I'll talk shit on the man until I die, because I do not like him at all. I'll talk shit, but if you get me face to face, you'd be like, hey, I heard that shit you was talking. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, you know, I'm your biggest fan. Man.
Hey, brother.
It was just for the podcast. It was just for the
Yeah,
podcast.
but like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I love you,
You're
man.
like, brother, that podcast? Dumbasses.
Bro, I'll switch up real quick. Don't play with me, because homie,
I mean,
got hands, bro.
He's decent. Honestly, one of the first things that actually made me started liking him was I think it was a few months ago. He was just talking in an interview. Obviously, he's cocky ass self, right?
Yeah.
Talking about Tommy Fury, but like he said something like, "I just want people to know that anything's possible, and if you put that hard work in, then you can do it. You put your mind, you set your mind to it, you can do it." And obviously, that's a super cheesy thing to say, right? Anyone to say, but like. You don't hear. Again, maybe I'm not looking in the right place. I never hear Floyd Mayweather say shit like that. I never hear like those big athletes say that shit. I don't. It's either they're talking about politics, but where he just kind of he's saying that, and then though he's saying this in a cocky way, he says, "I'm giving these guys a bigger payday than they've ever gotten." I'm like, that's a big fact. Like Ben Askren probably never got paid that much money in the UFC.
Yeah.
No, I know for a fact he never did. Tyron Woodley. Not at all. Nate Robinson, I can't really talk. I don't know much about NBA. But that's the only reason I kind of want him to win is because he is getting more clout for boxing. And I'm not a huge boxing fan as it is, but he's getting a lot for that sport. And I just like that he said, put your mind to it. You can do anything you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, see, that's
Other than that, he's a douchebag.
That's one thing I'll give him. I'll say this a million times while we talk about this subject. I hate the dude with everything in me just because I don't like him and his personality. But he does try to be an inspiration to his younger fans.
Yeah. And I think Is that going on to Floyd Mayweather? I hate him. Like there was
I don't like him either, bro.
an interview. It was for the McGregor fight. There was an interview, and it was like, the interviewer asked him some question, and then the video cut to him taking his backpack off and taking out stacks and stacks and stacks of money. Took at least a good 30, 45 seconds of him doing that, maybe a minute. And then he said, "I'm sorry, what was the question?" And I was like, "Bro, what? Like, we get you have money. Like, we understand you have money. I don't need to freaking see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like those type of people.
Yeah, see, that's
Especially if you're an athlete.
Yeah, two things. That's I 100%. I don't fucking that because that's how a lot of celebrities are. I guess not a lot, but a decent amount. They just, oh, I'm rich, you can't touch me. And that's fucking, why are you like that? And second, Alex, why?
What?
What did
Alex is done.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what
Alex
you're talking
literally just tweeted out as we're talking about this. Jake Paul, let's run it.
He's hearing he's no knowledge about Jake Paul, but after all we've just said,
Yeah, he said let's run it. I beat that ass.
Matter of
That's
fact, Jake Paul
crazy.
replied to him and said, "No, I'm scared."
For real, for real.
You said Jake Paul been real quiet since you tweeted that out, dog.
No, Jake Paul know me. He saw it.
He'd be down to fight a 16, 17-year-old, right?
Damn.
Anyways, what's
I
been
mean-
going up with y'all? What's been going on in y'all's lives? Y'all got anything interesting going on? You said
Yes.
I just scheduled my test, August 10th, baby.
August
No,
10th.
we don't care. We don't.
Oh
So
wow.
month? Oh, yeah. Was that part of the video you were watching earlier? You sent me.
Yeah.
What, the
preparing
HIV test?
Yeah, he's been studying for it.
no,
Can someone remind me why Thomas is doing this with us?
He's gonna pass it. It's fun. Anyway, why Thomas? is
wait,
doing it?
positive or negative?
Positive.
Pass it. Pass it as positive, dumbass.
Oh no. Oh no.
Besides Brandon's HIV test, anybody else?
I have a story about something I did today.
This is not gonna end well. What's up?
So, you guys probably already might have heard of this, but so we went to the lake the other day, like a week ago.
You said you went
And
to
I
the
got-
lake.
Yeah, the lake.
Uh,
And I got sunburnt. It obviously, everyone that's been sunburnt before
This is the
knows
stupidest story ever.
that when you get sunburnt and your back starts healing, all the dead skin cells start falling off, right?
okay.
And I have a sharp
Thank
knife.
you for explaining to us how a sunburn worked, but go ahead.
Yep, you're welcome. You're welcome. I have a knife. It's a pretty sharp knife, as a knife should be sharp. And the dead skin on my back was starting to bother me, so I was scraping it off with a knife.
Why?
And
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Why the fuck did you think it was a good idea to take a sharp knife and scrape it against your back where you have dead skin and your
Because-
skin is sensitive?
it was working. Like, it was fine.
Obviously, no. Okay, continue telling the story before I yell. At you.
Okay. And it was fine, and then I look at my knife, and it was red. But I thought it was just a lighting, so I
That would
ignored
be-
it.
That would be the most. Sorry, that'd be scary though.
It was red, and I thought it was just lighting. But I looked at it again, and I'm like, wait, that's not just lighting, because I was moving my knife, and it was still there. I realized it was blood. So I looked at my back in the mirror, and I cut myself like 3 or 4 times.
Fucking idiot.
My first question is: you see red liquid on your knife, and you think it's the lighting?
I thought something was reflecting
Nah.
off the knife.
What the
No,
hell?
it was the Kool-Aid from earlier.
What the hell in your room or wherever the fuck you were doing it? Because I've been in the house, in your house.
It was in the bathroom.
I've been in your bathroom. What the hell in there is red that would reflect red off of your knife?
My tampon.
Valid.
I was gonna say the tarot card's floating, but that's better.
And second, I was gonna yell at you, but I remember what I was gonna say, so we're just gonna go with, why the hell did you scrape a sensitive part of your body that's already fragile and is prone to injury with a sharp knife?
To get
Well,
the skin
Con,
off.
let me chime in on this.
So let me give
Maybe-
my opinion.
Maybe
Let's
he thought
let
he was
Brandon
popping
speak from
zits.
experience.
Popping zits with a
What?
fucking knife? I don't know about
You don't know what these white kids do?
He's
Bro,
Mexican.
you can just cut it right off.
Oh. Anyways.
Speaking of cutting, sores, am I the only one that's wanted to I just wanted to like cut open a bruise and just see what's inside of it and stuff.
Not even a little bit. Why would I ever
Cut
do
open a bruise. What? Huh?
It's all purple and stuff. I want to
What?
like
Homie, are you
It's
good?
blood.
Bruise is blood.
I'm pretty sure I had kids in middle school that did that same thing.
Yeah, but how
No,
do you
no,
have
David,
you
David,
cut
that-
open a bruise?
David, that's called depression.
Oh, my bad. I got the two.
No.
Oh
Have
my
you guys
God.
cut open a bruise?
Why would I cut myself to see what a bruise?
So then, how do you know it's blood?
Because it's a contusion. There's blood.
Have you seen it?
He's literally going to school to be a fucking nurse or whatever gay shit he's doing.
That's crazy.
But have you have you cut open a bruise?
You know what? You know what?
You know, I'm gonna y'all keep talking. I'm gonna Google
No,
this.
no.
Y'all keep
Yeah,
talking.
you know
I'm
what?
gonna Google this.
How about I just test it right now, guys?
What?
You just hear the knife flip open, and all of a sudden you just hear. Alright.
Anyways, that was dark.
What is a bruise exactly? A bruise, also called a contusion, happens
Thank you.
when a part of the body is injured and blood from the damaged capillaries leaks out. With no place to go, the blood gets trapped under the skin, forming a red or purplish mark.
Anyways, yeah, it's not blood.
It's lean.
Please stop.
What the hell?
It's lean body. It's lean body is the protein I
He
had.
said, "Hey, what's that purple mark on your arm?" Oh, I've been leaning, bro. You don't even know.
Hey yo, what?
He said, "Hey, yo, word, dog."
Hey yo, for real? That's crazy.
Damn. What about you, Alex? You got anything going on?
Yeah, I've been trying to talk about it for the last
So
like,
anyway, I'm just gonna go
10
ahead.
minutes where
Okay.
let's I'm gonna talk about this whole PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye thing.
Okay, that's not what I asked. We'll get to that in a second. I asked you.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to talk about, David.
That's
I'm the
don't care.
host
on his
here.
life,
I
David.
don't care.
I'm
I
the
don't
host
care. I
here.
don't
All
care.
right.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh god.
All right.
Oh, let's talk about Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
No.
We're gonna spoil every single
Stop.
season.
La 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 la.
Technically, that's your fault for not finishing it. It's been
Yeah,
out for
technically,
what?
yeah.
4
Stranger
years?
Things-
Stop. It's not
2016.
my fault. It's not my fault. Look.
Much more-
Look.
that's 6 years.
All right. Let me
Guys.
explain myself. So I watched it when it first. I watched the first season, and then I watched the second season. I think I watched all of it, but like the last couple episodes. And then I got busy with work, and I didn't watch anything for like a couple weeks, and I just never got back into it. And I started getting back into it recently, so it's not my fault. And
I thought you said you were on
haven't-
season 1.
I am. I restarted it to catch up because it's been a couple. It's what season 2 came out in like what 2018 or 2017, something crazy like that. So I 2 seasons, so I just restarted it. But I started this show All American, which if you guys haven't seen it, I highly
Oh
recommend.
my god, here we go.
Shut
No,
up.
apparently
One of the-
it's a really good show.
It's one of the greatest shows I've ever seen in my life. And I was watching that because they just dropped the 4th season. So when I watch a show, I like to start from season 1 so I know what's going on.
Well, no, duh.
Well, yeah, and so I did.
What? You go start on season 4?
Oh my god! So I restarted it.
Big
and
comment. I'm sorry.
I watched season 1 through 4, and then I started watching Stranger Things, and then All American just dropped a spin-off show, All American Homecoming, which I'm not gonna tell y'all what that is because that's a whole story I'm not willing to go into. So now I've been watching that, and then when that's done, I'm actually gonna watch Stranger Things and get into it.
And All American Homecoming, is he like swinging off webs and stuff?
I hate you. Don't.
I
just leave the call.
yeah,
Don't worry.
I'm still on the whole. Yeah, guys. So I like to start my season. I like to start my series and the first season, so I know what's going on. I don't know if you guys do that or not.
There are people out there who will watch fucking 6 seasons of a show. Oh, the 7th season dropped, and they'll watch the 7th season.
And guess what they grew up to be? Serial killers. Jeffrey Dahmer. That's what he
I'm
did.
just saying.
Wait,
there
what are you
people
talking
that
about?
out there. Where are you? So, what are you? Were you not in the call the last 5 minutes? What the fuck?
No, I was having technical difficulties.
So we're arguing. I said, "Hey, have you guys?" When I watch a show and a new season drops, I start from the very first episode from the very first season, so I know what's going on. You know, because it's been a while since. I
Are
watched it.
you? What?
You don't do that? Thank you. You know what? You're a piece of shit for that, but Brandon, there you go. You go after him.
Well,
Fuck off.
Okay, if we've already watched the show and they drop a new season, I'm not gonna rewatch the whole show just to see what's in the season. Because before the season starts, they usually just drop a recap and I
Facts.
memorize what happened before.
Well, I get
Facts.
that, but they also don't hit all the like important parts. They hit like the main,
I agree with that. I agree with that.
super
Yeah.
important parts, but they don't hit all the important parts. And don't get me wrong, I don't do it if it's like like I'm Supernatural. If it's a goddamn, they're on season 13. I'm not gonna do anything. You know, I'm not gonna restart it. But if it's like all natural, what the fuck, all American. It's 4 seasons, or it was 3 seasons. They just dropped season 4. I'm gonna restart it. That's not that much.
I mean, no, I agree. I agree with that. I remember. I don't know if it's the same, but I did that with Game of Thrones because I stopped
Not even.
watching it.
Sorry,
Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I stopped watching it, and then when the last season came out, I was like, oh shit. Probably.
I couldn't get into Game of Thrones, man. So everybody recommended it. I put it off for so long. I just literally watched it for the first time like a year ago, and I watched like half the first season. I just couldn't get into it. So that's nothing. I couldn't do that.
That was a good show, man. But last season, obviously, I don't know. You probably heard it wasn't that great.
That's what I heard.
Maybe depressed a little bit, but it's fine. I'm back.
It is what it is.
I think we should talk about Steve.
Steve from Minecraft.
Stranger
Hey,
Things. What?
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
I think.
Okay.
I think.
No,
I think
Alex.
he's
Alex. So what
amazing.
were you wanting to talk
Oh,
about?
his death in season 4 was so sad.
Alex, what were you wanting to talk about? Steve does not die. Stop. Alex, what were you wanting to talk about?
The fact that you just said that.
Okay, no. So since Alex won't say it, did you guys watch or look at the link I sent in the group?
Bro, when
I didn't-
Steve died.
Oh my goodness, Lord!
I didn't
fuck.
watch it. I didn't watch the video. No.
Me
I was
neither.
at dinner.
So okay,
I was eating
so
dinner.
I'll give you a quick rundown. So
None of us did.
Oh my God, can I talk?
What link was it?
Oh no, it was before they added you. So it was a link. It was so obviously everybody's.
I'm pretty sure it's PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye.
If you cut me off one more fucking time, bro.
Yo, I'm so tipsy right now.
Okay, bro. I've been drinking since hours ago.
I've been drinking.
So, it's a link. Or the link was, since Thomas didn't see it. It was everybody's familiar with the whole Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, whatever. Well, Jacksepticeye took to YouTube and made a video of him talking so much shit, bro. He was talking so much shit. And then PewDiePie did the same thing. He went on and was talking so much shit, looking at me. You know what? Y'all can do the rest of this without me. I quit.
Oh, man, sorry.
Just starts munching on his chicken nuggets again.
I hate them. Anyways.
He just want
No.
the rest of the time we got. He's just sitting there watching and watching and watching. We just hear it in the background as we're talking.
Anyways, you can continue.
Can I? Can I really? Or is Alex gonna? Thomas, what? You're the only one who hasn't yet. So why don't you go ahead and put your input in now? Whatever the hell shit you got planned.
I'm watching the video right now.
Brandon. Okay, so. Nothing. Okay. Anyway, they made videos.
Bro, Jacksepticeye is killing it.
Swear.
Okay.
So they sat there and were talking shit, looking at memes, laughing at him, and now they're trying to cancel him for. Hold on, I wrote a note of it. They're getting accused of misogyny against Amber Heard. Just because they were like laughing at memes and making fun of her. Which is bullshit because at this point, who isn't making fun of of her? Alright, good talk, guys.
No, okay, but let's cut her some slack, bro.
What do you mean cut her some slack?
Yo, her dog slept on a bee.
That's literally, so if you watch that video, that's literally 90% of the PewDiePie video they showed is him making fun of.
Why I said it, David.
It's, oh.
The joke. If you look up at the ceiling, you can see the joke above your head.
So, So wait. Were we talking about Amber Heard?
We're
You're
talking
talking
about.
oh my god.
I hate you. I hate you so goddamn much. We're talking
Honestly.
about
Uh-huh.
them getting accused of misogyny for making fun of her, or misogyny, however the fuck you say it.
Misogyny.
Shut up.
Okay.
Good topic. Next.
Okay.
No, you know what? No, I'm done with this. Next topic. Next. Somebody else say
No,
something.
I want to know.
No, but in all seriousness though, like it's just I don't know them being called misogynists or misogynists for it. It's I don't know. It's a dumb thing. Because like everyone's making jokes about the Amber Heard thing. I mean, she lost the trial, so of course she's getting made a joke out of it, and everyone knew that she was in the wrong from the beginning. So like the
Yeah.
fact that
See-
and like immediately after like no before it even came to a conclusion, she tried just waving off the trial.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
And
yeah.
see, I'm not gonna lie. At the start of it, seeing all the memes and stuff like that, I was Johnny's side 110%. But
Oh, yeah.
actually looking into it, they were both fucked up. I'm not saying so physical abuse. I don't really know that, but it's not just physical abuse. There's not just that in a relationship. There's also mental abuse, and I feel like both parties were at fault for that. I feel like that relationship was ridiculously toxic, and Johnny, as much as it pains me to say because I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan, that they were both at fault. And it should be taken more, you know. I'm not saying I agree with the end of the trial, but I feel like both parties were at fault. And I mean, I wouldn't say physical abuse, but mental abuse at minimum.
I mean, yeah, I think there's a fault on both sides. I don't think that it's just one and that's it. You know, maybe more than the other.
Yeah. I just realized the trial's overplayed. I don't know why we started talking about that. We were starting with PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye.
Um,
I just don't understand them. Literally, the entire world is making fun of Amber Heard, but just because they did it with the platform they have, it's wrong. So what's the difference between me, going out and making a funny tweet about her, just because I'm not famous, it's different from him doing it. I mean, he's a human too. He's exactly like the rest of the world. Just because the only difference is he has a platform. And I guess I don't see what the difference is. Besides, yes, he has a platform, but the entire world is making fun of her. Why can't he do it?
yeah, I agree with that. It doesn't make. I feel like it's such a sensitive thing too, because obviously with this, one of the biggest news that can't come out. It's gonna be a sensitive thing, and people are gonna get backlash for it, especially YouTubers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair, but it's just, I guess, yeah, it just baffles me that the entire world can make fun of her, but as soon as Jacksepticeye or PewDiePie does it, it's the end of the world. They need to get canceled
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck's going on with it.
Again, it's just media overdoing everything because of they like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just baffles
At
me.
least PewDiePie wasn't getting caught on a bridge again.
That I will never forget the day that I saw that shit, bro. That was ridiculous. I just.
It was funny though. I'll admit it was funny.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, dude.
I was about to change topic, so if you got something else to put in, then go for it.
No, you chilling. Change the topic.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Another thing.
Go ahead.
So I
ahead.
had two topics I wanted to talk about. That and women's football.
Women's football.
Yes. For the love of God, please tell me you've seen videos of that.
I'll send them to the
dumb.
Colts.
It's just.
I
dumb.
hate you. But you said it's dumb?
Yeah.
Wait, no. What's women's
What's the
football?
point?
It's women's football, but they're in like shorter jerseys and tighter little short. Oh my God. It is literally the greatest sport I've ever laid eyes on.
That's dumb.
Bro,
Just doesn't make sense.
what do you mean?
Like, I don't know. Personally, like,
Well, I
understand.
gotta look this up. What's it called? Just women's football? Is
Yeah,
that it?
just look
Yeah,
up
it's
women's
happened
football.
women football. Like, I understand, like some people may like that, but I know for me, I'm not gonna sit there and like watch that. Like, that stuff doesn't make me like, oh my god, it's so hot. But I don't know. No.
Well, I don't know.
Or I
They,
looked up women's football and soccer popped up. This is America, bro.
Football.
They I don't know. It's I guess like if you're looking for the actual sport, like you're trying to watch actual football, yeah, it's fucking stupid. But I promise you, there is not a single person out there watching. Maybe besides females, there's not a single person out there that's, or at least not a single man out there that's watching for the sport.
Okay, I get that.
That's why it is the greatest sport I've ever seen in my life.
This sport looks like the stupidest thing that's ever been invented in like the history of the world.
Oh, it is, and they
It's
do
very.
it. They do it competitively, but it's.
Yeah, I just think it's
amazing.
hilarious. It like, and it's funny because obviously some of the girls like this football, or some of the girls just want to fight. I'm like, then just do MMA.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean,
and
I could never sit there
and
and spend an hour and a half, 2 hours just. I can't do that.
oh, I could, bro. Oh my god, I could. Actually, no,
I'd
that's
rather
a
watch
lie.
golf.
That's a lie. They got a solid 2 minutes, and then I'm done. I mean, and then I'll turn the channel.
Oh, and
What?
Nothing. It was a masturbation joke. I mean, it was a watching football joke.
he likes jerking off to the TV like a weirdo.
Well, while we're on the topic of the MMA thing, I keep
Yeah.
like pulling up these random small things that people say and making whole topics about it.
Good.
But Brandon mentioned MMA, so like UFC and stuff. I saw this video where this girl said that UFC is pretty much just dancing, just guys dancing. I don't know what the context of it is, but she was talking. I don't know his name, but there's this guy that's been like trending like crazy on TikTok and Instagram and stuff, where he's like,
What does he look like?
I think he's really short hair, kind of have like a small mustache and beard. I don't know his name. I think his name's like something Tate. I think. Not 100% sure though.
Oh,
But
the
he was-
bald dude.
Yeah.
Is it? I think it's
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
what's his name? He's like trending. He has podcasts and interviews and stuff.
Oh, Joe Rogan.
No. It's like, no. He's bald. He's rather young too.
And he has a
Andrew Tate.
podcast?
No, his name's Andrew Tate.
I've been
Okay,
seeing him
what about-
trending on Twitter.
Yeah, and so I'm pretty sure it was him. He was talking to this girl, and she was some like I don't know the context, but she was like, oh yeah, UFC is just guys dancing, and he's like, I've seen literal people like get hospitalized from boxing matches.
So,
And she's over here saying like it's just dance.
so the way she's saying it is probably the dumbest thing in the world. It's like saying, for example, what's your guys' favorite sports?
Football.
NFL, yeah,
All right.
football.
It's literally like, and I'm being so serious. So like when I was in high school, I hated football because I played a ton of soccer, and they hated on the wrestling team, right? And all they would say is like, oh yeah, soccer this, soccer that. And I used to say, because I never understood it. I never understood football. I used to say, dude, it's just you run for 10 seconds, and then you get hit. That's all. There's no skill in football. That was me not understanding football. Does that make sense? Oh,
Yeah.
especially that girl being like, it's just dancing. That's aggravating because like you would never get in a cage, you would never get in a ring, you'd never get on a mat. So why are you opening up your mouth? You know what I mean? Like, yes, fighting is a type of dance, but you have to. It depends on how you say it. Like, I mean, you probably seen like movies or like practice. Like, fighting is dancing in a way. You know, the way your footwork is going, the way you're pivoting, the way you're throwing your jab, your cross, your hook, and you're backing up. It can be looked like as dance, but when you say it like that, it's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, so you should keep your mouth shut. Like, that got me heated. You know what I mean? It's like people get hospitalized. Like, they get like
Yeah,
Andrew Tate said, people get hospitalized. Like, people get hurt. This isn't
Like you were
people get-
saying.
yeah.
Like they do dance and stuff from training because of like the footwork and stuff. Like you said, it helped.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Your mic unplugged, Alex. By the way.
Yeah, I think I'm like,
Yeah, I realize that.
like definitely with training. Training is very
Yeah, but just
very
to call the
important.
whole sport and stuff just dancing, that's like so much
Yeah,
disrespect. Like put her
it was just
in
ignorant.
a ring. Put
Yeah,
like
and
just
I think back then, man, a lot of fighters were looked at as these hot heads, these muscle heads, like just hitting. And honestly, back then, it could have been that. You know what I mean? It could have been that. It's so much more different now, where it's not just like it says, just dancing or just these people getting in just for shits and giggles. It's an actual sport. It's probably, in my opinion, it's probably one of the most. And maybe this is me being biased, but it's probably one of the most intricate sports because there's no team. And it's not just swimming where you have to pace yourself. It's mental, blah, 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 where you're just going back and forth. Swimming is a very hard sport. Don't get me wrong. It's very, very hard. I can't do that. But it's one of those
I
sports
want
that
to
it's
get your
just you.
swimmers, baby.
Oh my God. It's just you in that cage, and you have to figure out how to beat him. Someone's trying to kill you. Someone's trying to knock like just murder you. And you're there checking his kicks, blocking, covering,
Okay.
dodging. And if you don't dodge in the right, you're done. You know what I mean? So it's literal chess
But
going on.
okay, I have an argument for you. So you say MMA, which don't get me wrong, I love MMA.
Mm.
That's something. It's just you, right?
Yeah.
And that's a big argument I hear a lot when people are arguing about what sport's better.
Mm.
But also, don't get me wrong, football, hockey, fucking tennis, we'll say, because evidently tennis is a sport for some fucking reason. Swim,
It's a
whatever.
great sport, but anyways.
Technically, every sport is you. Is just you.
Oh,
So
100%.
what makes UFC a different? It's just you than the rest of the sports. Because I could say, you're right with the UFC thing, but also if say the game's on the line, right? I make one simple mistake and it doesn't matter if it's football, hockey, rugby, soccer, whatever the hell. If I make one simple mistake, that could cost the entire team game. Yes, it's a team game, but it's also a you game. If you're not on your game that day, you personally make the wrong decision.
Mhm,
You
mhm,
could
mhm.
cost everybody. It could cost you the game. So what sets
I
UFC aside from the rest of the sports?
I agree with that, but the one thing I do have to say is that there's no subs. You have a bad fight, you're getting your ass knocked out, and you're losing that match. That's
Okay.
on the record.
Okay. Yeah.
You've
Okay.
got you've got a team in football, basketball, hockey, soccer, whatever. Field hockey, the lacrosse. You've got a team. You got teammates say, "Let's go." Get in that rhythm. In that rhythm, you're going. You're going. For example, me as a grappler, I've wrestled since I was like 11. I've learned that your coaches are in that corner. They're not on that mat with you.
Okay.
You could
Yeah.
suck. You could suck. I could be freaking getting mauled. He's on top of me, and I can't. Like he's choking me out. I can't do anything about it unless I figure out, okay, get out of my own head, and I can turn this whole match around where
Yeah.
it is on me. That match is on me and nobody else. Whereas my coach can sub me out if I'm on a soccer team. That's happened before. I've had horrible games in
Yeah.
soccer. My coach subbed me out. I'm like, you get out. Yeah, facts. Or or my teammate talks to me when I'm running down the field, running down like going, let's go, do this, do that. I got a team, a point guard, a shooting guard. I'm not a huge on other sports, but telling me a play. All right, do this play, run it. Okay, cool. Yes, 100%. If I mess that play up, that could be points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But essentially, yes, it can cost a game, especially the last few seconds. But I could cost myself the whole match in the first 3 seconds.
Yeah. I know that's fine. I was
The
just
match,
curious.
the match, yeah, the match could end in 2 seconds. The match,
Mhm.
for example, Ben Askren versus Jorge Masvidal. I'm assuming everyone's seen that where, as running across the cage, he gets kneed in the face, and that was it, right?
Oh yeah.
Imagine if Ben Askren did not jump for that takedown. I don't know. Maybe he could have won that fight. Jorge wouldn't have gotten as famous anymore. But Jorge put his knee up and hit him in the freaking head, knocked him out. Imagine if they wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fine. I was just curious.
Match could have gone whole
Yeah,
3 rounds,
I'll say yeah.
or
I've
whatever
just
it was.
always heard that argument and never really asked. So I was just curious.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do say like, oh yeah, no, like fighting is better because it's one. No, I feel like if you don't really have a comeback for it, it's like it's not the way it seems. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'll never say, oh UFC, wrestling, jiu-jitsu is the best sport in the world. I mean that's just dumb to say. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
for example, I could think it's the best sport.
But nope.
You
Yeah.
guys think football's the best sport. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
no way for me to change your mind, and there's no way for you to
Oh
change
yeah.
my mind.
It's all
You get what
just
I'm?
it's all just based on how you grew up. In all honesty.
Yeah,
You know?
even a hard sport. Every sport in and of itself is hard. You look at baseball, oh, that shit's easy. No, it's not. You look at
Not
golf,
even
that
a
shit's
little bit.
easy. No, it's not. Golf is hard. I've been to Top Golf. Top Golf is hard, bro.
I've played mini golf before.
I play mini golf. I should can't get in the hole.
I'll
That's a
say-
great problem to
I'll
have.
say yeah.
Anyways, but
all sports are hard at some level. You know,
100%.
I've played.
I don't believe that.
I've played baseball. I've played golf. I've played basketball. I've played football. Golf. It's just it's all just a matter of opinion.
No, I don't believe that.
Wait,
Yeah.
just shut
But-
up.
No. Bro, I
He's like-
play Wii.
he's like-
no, shut up. I've played Wii
Oh.
Sports before. I'm a beast at every single game I've ever played on
He
that.
said, I played Wii Sports.
Every
I'm
sing-
expert.
every single sport.
He said
better. I'm great.
Serena Williams got nothing on me at tennis.
Serena Williams, who? Who is that?
I swear to God.
I really hope you were making a joke.
You know what? We're ending this. We're ending the podcast.
Okay, now
Going
while
back-
things are getting off topic, I'd like to point something out real quick.
What?
Elon Musk's father, Errol, reportedly confirms he and stepdaughter welcomed a second child.
What the hell are we supposed to do
Wait,
with that?
wait, hold on. What?
I just thought I'd let everyone know. Elon Musk's father revealed in an interview with The Sun that his stepdaughter gave birth to their second child 3 years ago.
Is he the father? What the fuck am I supposed to
Elon Musk's father,
Yeah, is he
gave-
is he the father of the child? I don't know what you want me
Yes.
to do with that information.
his father, Elon Musk's father, and the stepdaughter of the father.
You're confusing me. I was making a joke, but
Bro.
never mind.
I don't
I'm
know
actually really
the joke.
confused.
Me
What's
too.
the joke, David?
Alright.
I was
Going
saying,
back to what Brandon said earlier about the whole
Thomas,
what?
shut up.
Okay.
No, continue, Thomas.
I'm
What were you
sorry, I'm
saying?
sorry, Thomas. I love
Yeah,
you.
David. Don't
Actually, wait a second. I think I'm confusing this whole thing.
All right,
Who
go ahead,
cares,
Thomas.
Alex? Go ahead, Thomas.
Going back to what Brandon said about the whole dancing and the sports, well, and Alex, what Alex said. I have another question for you guys.
What's up?
Do you guys
no.
think that cheerleading is a sport?
Oof, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Really good one.
Damn.
Alright, so it depends. It depends. If you're doing it competitively, then yes, I believe it's a sport because they go to I wouldn't say tournaments, but they go to competitions.
Yep.
And
Meets.
So yeah, meets, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That is a sport. But if you have these cheerleaders out here, like when I was in high school, you got our cheerleaders that were like, oh well, no, this is a sport, bitch. You go out and you do a couple dances at a football game, and that's it. You literally don't do anything else. That's not
Okay,
a
no, hold
sport.
on. I have a question though,
What's up?
because there's cheerleaders and then there's pacers. Do cheerleaders have competitions, or is that
They
the
do.
pacers?
No, they do have
so-
competitions. Yeah.
Well, so how our high school worked was you have Pacers went to competitions.
Mhm.
They went to actual competitions. Our cheerleaders didn't. They literally went, shook some ass for the goddamn quarterback on the football team, and then that was it. That was all they did. So that is not a sport. Going out and competitively doing it is a sport.
Yeah, I agree. I think I don't know. I guess it's hard because I could care less with the cheerleaders on the field. If I'm completely honest, except that they look good.
I don't. Yeah, that's.
But then
that's
that
all right.
also does the argument of remember when you guys know Khabib, right? UFC fighter.
No,
Hall of
who?
Famer.
Sorry, you cut out.
Yeah, you could have.
Khabib.
No.
Oh, Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, he also said that the ring girls are a waste. They make no sense.
100%. It's a bunch of eye candy, which I'm not gonna try and get. too much
And I don't care about Khabib at all, but I understand what he's saying because it's like, you could literally just have like a jumbotron saying round 3.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
And I'm not gonna get into too much of the politics of this because that's a subject I don't want to touch. But sorry, I burped. But they're literally there for eye candy. It's literally there so that guys will pay more attention or something in that aspect in that field. They're trying to grab the attention with some good-looking girl to take. They're using them and their body to take advantage of the situation and be like, oh well, our male viewers are gonna love this. That's literally all it is. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole before I get screamed at by somebody.
I mean, I guess all I'm gonna say is that still beautiful. Anyways,
You're still beautiful, baby. What's up?
okay.
What you doing later, daddy?
Hey, right now I'm staring at 23 cover, and it's dope as hell.
You're staring at what?
The 2K, NBA 2K23, the new video game coming out. It's dope as hell. It's Jordan's jersey.
Oh really?
It's the sign. Yeah, it's actually really cool.
I'd only
get the. I would literally only get the video game, like the actual game, just to look at it.
You don't play sports games because you're sick of getting your ass beat.
Dude, I suck at sports games, bro. And dude, I thought I was decent at the UFC game. I told David, let's get it. And I beat him twice, and then he beat me 57 times. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm never.
Was that Jordan?
I am literally the greatest at sports games. Hunt Twins. The Twins thought they could beat me at Madden. That's all I'm saying.
I have never played you in Madden yet.
Oh, sorry.
And you get lucky. You get lucky. I don't want to hear it. You straight up luck.
Is that so?
Yeah, it's luck, man. 100%.
Bro. I thought it was luck for me.
Is that Jordan jersey 100% confirmed, or is it like a concept
I'm staring at it right now. I'm gonna send you guys.
I'm looking. I just looked it up. Yeah, it's all Jordan.
That's a MJ edition. It says.
Yeah, it does say MJ edition.
Yeah, I saw one with
Devin Booker. Is that who it is? Oh yeah, it is. It says Devin Booker covers. So yeah, well I see one with John Morant too.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I guess it's probably not officially released yet.
I just looked it up. 2K Sports announced today that Phoenix Suns star Devin Booker will grace a cover of NBA 2K23.
Oh, okay.
A cover. It's just a cover. How many covers are there?
Maybe
I'm sure that'll be a lot.
Yeah, there's probably gonna be a Michael Jordan edition of the game where it's so it's probably a Jordan edition of the game, and that's probably the cover of it.
No, there's a whole list of them. It's gonna be Devin Booker, Michael Jordan, and then WNBA stars Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi, whatever. So there's gonna be a total of I don't know if Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi are gonna be on the same cover, but if they are on the same cover, there's gonna be at least 3 different covers for the game, probably for different editions.
Check the chat real quick. What Brandon just sent. That's in the Play Store.
Yeah, I'm staring at it right now. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So for the podcast, it's literally Michael Jordan's jersey, like a signed jersey. Obviously, it says Jordan 23, and on top it says 2K23 Championship Edition. It's literally just the cover. I thought that's pretty dope.
Well, that's what it is right there. It said Championship Edition, so it's a special.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably the
special
MJ edition or something.
Yeah, that's really cool though. I like that.
Pretty dope. That's pretty
I
dope.
was telling to Thomas or Alex earlier. I think it was Thomas. That it's just funny how they represent Chicago just Jordan. That's all we got right now.
What's it? Okay.
That's all we got.
Bro, y'all have not been good in sports these last few years.
I mean, low key. Okay. Only Ben's kind of sorta. The Bulls last season we weren't expecting them to do okay. We didn't do great at especially playoffs, but we weren't even expecting to do that decent. You know what I mean? We're definitely still building. The Bears just suck booty cakes. I don't want to talk about them. I get mad every single season. White Sox, not a huge baseball person, but they look pretty decent this past season. I don't know how they're gonna do next season. The Cubs, I don't know. The Blackhawks, nope, get away from me. And the soccer team, don't talk to me. Yeah, we say Chicago, we're doing pretty well for ourselves.
It's Chicago.
Hey, bro, I know. Chicago used to be a decent sport.
Yeah, and now y'all are just, I don't know what happened.
Now we just suck, man. We keep losing to Milwaukee. That's what keeps happening.
This is probably going to be a pretty easy question to answer, but for NBA 2K20, like next year's NBA 2K, do you guys think that Kobe Bryant's going to be the main cover, or is he like an addition?
He better be the main cover.
Honestly, I'm surprised. Okay, I get 23 Jordan. Or no, not this year, last year. I'm surprised he wasn't last year.
Well, because wasn't his jersey number?
Yeah, why would he be last year?
Yeah.
Cause
You mean
he,
8?
wait, what? Am I fucked up?
His jersey numbers were 8 and 24, David.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking
mean-
like after he passed away, like the year.
Oh,
after
you
he
think they'd
passed
release
away.
a game for him? Or
Not a game,
I don't-
but they would at least have put
I
him.
mean,
on
yeah,
the
a cover after his death or something.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant, he was a big deal to the game, you know.
I honestly think they'll do it next year for 24. Only reason because a lot of these covers are already decided almost like 2 years.
Is there anyone like?
Obviously, they
I don't
could've-
really watch NBA. Is there anyone popular in the NBA that were? Oh no, they retired the number. You can't even wear it, can you?
Yeah.
24. I don't
think that-
believe you can.
I think they retired it, but I don't.
Okay,
I
so
don't-
yeah,
I
I
like
thought there's no
NBA,
other
but I don't watch
choice
it
than
like
to
that.
than to do Kobe.
Yeah, they should. I think that'd be really cool. I mean, that whole stuff is so sad. But, yeah, they gotta do Kobe. They gotta do Kobe for sure. What's our thoughts on LeBron?
I like.
Yo, you know how controversial he's been
Shut the
the past couple of years.
Everybody didn't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole, bro.
It was so funny.
That was the whole point.
The
Wait, touch
silence
what? I
was
did-
so goddamn loud, bro.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
tell you why I don't like him. No, I was kidding.
No, but he's been super controversial the last couple of years and stuff.
Yeah.
Ever since ever since the BLM thing, he's just been like I'm constantly seeing him in the news and stuff.
Yeah.
With like, oh, he's done this, he's talking about this, and then the Kyle Rittenhouse stuff. That was
Yeah,
just
man.
Kyle Rittenhouse
Just-
stuff. What are you talking about?
he was like going after Kyle Rittenhouse, saying that Kyle Rittenhouse deserves to be put in prison and stuff because he killed an innocent. He's killing innocent
See,
people and he shouldn't get away with it.
That's what I will always see. So in early years, or like when I was younger, I hated the dude. But I was a Lakers fan. I was a Kobe's fan, so obviously I hated the dude. And now I don't. I like him. He's a good player. He's not. I don't want to get into this argument because we'll be talking about this for the next 3 hours. But I don't think he's on.
Don't say it.
I don't think he's on Michael Jordan level.
All right. Good.
But
The closest whoever was Kobe. Anyways.
But and it's now that I can actually pay attention and look at everything, he's a good dude. I don't mind him. But one thing I will always, I don't care if I hate him or if I love him, it doesn't matter. I will always respect the fact that he's willing to speak his mind, and he doesn't care if Billy Joe doesn't like it. It doesn't matter. He's gonna speak what's on his mind. He's gonna say what he believes.
But yet, see, it's a whole thing. But yet, when somebody else speaks, they get kicked off. They get attacked. They get this. They get that. But except when LeBron supports the media's thing or supports something that the media is more focused on, more highlighted with, okay. Somebody that speaks their mind about something else, they get shitted on. They don't get protected.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give you this thing. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, it's shitty. That's not how it should be. They should be held to the same level. But you're telling me if I come to you and I'm on your NBA team and I'm like, hey, this is what I believe, or this is what I think, and it's something that's bringing down you as a team, you're gonna cut me, right? Because I'm shit at the game, right? I'm good at the game, but I don't matter, right? You're gonna cut me.
Wait, what?
Okay, no.
Confused.
Okay, sorry. So, say I make it to the NBA, right? I'm on your team, but I'm an average player, right?
Yeah.
If I say something and it's negatively affecting the team, like media wise, are you gonna cut me?
So you're saying you're an okay player, you're not that great,
Yeah, I'm an
and
average player.
you're saying something about the media, but the whole team is getting
No, okay,
negative about it?
Okay, no, okay, sorry. So, I come in, right? I get drafted, right? I'm on your team.
Yeah.
And I say something politically wise, and it's negatively affecting the team and the media. Are you gonna cut me?
But you need to elaborate. Negatively affecting.
No,
the team
I get
as-
what he's saying. Like say that David. Okay, for example, don't cancel us or anything. For example, say that David and you were on the same team, whatever, and David says that the BLM riots, those are dumb, they make no sense, and then the entire team gets attacked for it because of what David's statement.
Yeah, the entire.
Would you cut David? Would you cut David for
Ah.
that statement or no?
That's a hard question. That's actually a really good question.
Like
It's-
he's a
no,
decent player,
It's negatively.
but would you
yeah.
cut him because of the impact it has on the whole team?
I mean, yeah, especially if it had the impact on the whole team.
Yeah,
I would
that's
cut
what I'm
him.
saying. You'd cut me, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
I
then
would cut
say
you.
say LeBron comes in, who's brought you fucking 2-3 different championships, right? He's literally the best, arguably the best player in the NBA, right? He's brought you
Already
3
answered the question.
championships. And he comes in and is like, "Hey, this is what I believe." And even if it's bringing media backlash, are you going to cut him?
Exactly. No.
No.
The reason is exactly. But the reason is, if you're talking about me, it would look so. I'd be out of a job. Because he's bringing so much money to NBA. He's bringing so much money, and especially to, like, no one would cut him because all these kids are looking up to him, following his example. Yes. And I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about Tom Brady. Tom Brady's the complete opposite of Ron. Believes they wouldn't cut him because championship does not matter. It's money. It's money for the franchise. It's all money, man.
Well, see, that's my argument from what you said earlier. Is it? Don't get me wrong. Yes, it should be fair. It should be whether
I get what you mean.
Yeah, whether I say it or LeBron says it, it should be equal. If you're gonna cut me, you should fucking cut him. Shut him the fuck out. But he's such a high social media topic. He's so he's so revered in that aspect, or not revered. I can't think of the word, but he's such like a good person in the media or whatever. No matter, and he's won you how many championships? He's bringing you millions of dollars, just him alone. Whether and then it's me, that I'm just an average player. Nobody fucking knows or whatever. So you have no problem cutting me, and you would never cut him because he's bringing in all this money, which is shitty. Don't get me wrong, it's shitty. That's
I get what you mean though. I totally get what you mean. I think politics should stay out of sports. I think that if you want to talk about it as a player, if you want free speech, do it without your freaking jersey on, without the brand. Because what I love, and so I don't 100% know this. I do. Most of the UFC doesn't do that. I know a lot of NHL doesn't do that. Some baseball, I think baseball doesn't do it, unless I'm being stupid, unless there is. But there are certain, but NFL and NBA have been the top, and it's just constant politics. Shut up, man.
So it's, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. It's like you said, politics should stay out of it. But there's no stopping that,
No, of course, and no, there's no stopping it. And even if they try to stop it, it'd be horrible. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's because they have a platform. So the way I see it is, don't get me wrong, I agree with you, but that's not how it is. They have a platform. They're gonna wanna. So they see the world in their own version. Look, if we did this would make the world a better version. Like I'm gonna say LeBron has his views, I have my views. If I had a platform, then I'd do the same thing. Like, look, if we did this and this and this, it would make the world a better place. And there's people who's going to disagree with me. So no matter what your beliefs are, what's going on, it's going to be. Look, this is my opinion. Because if he says something, and it could change it's not going to change the world, but if he could change a few minds, that's still a win. But where the politics come into play, which is like what I'm not going to get into this, but when Colin Kaepernick, Jesus Christ,
Colin Kaepernick,
Colin Kaepernick, when he kneeled during the national anthem, that was a fucking national, he got it was a national fucking. They were furious, and then there were supporters, and I feel like it should just come to the point where this is what you believe. We're just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna let you do you. Which I feel like if the world would be like, hey, I'm gonna let you do you, it would be fine. Which it's never gonna come to that because they're gonna be, politicians, Republicans, Democrats, libertarians, whatever. it's gonna come to like, oh well, no, my beliefs need to be your beliefs, which is fucking stupid. Just let everybody believe what they want. It's never gonna change.
Mm.
I feel like that made no sense and that went nowhere, but I'm so fucking.
No,
No, I
yeah,
get what
I
you
understand.
mean. Like I tell like
I should probably
um,
stop drinking, but I'm gonna take
but
another sip.
even and then one more thing. This could be I could be getting way too deep into it. You guys, Mandalorian.
What?
What?
Have you guys seen The Mandalorian?
I've seen a couple of episodes.
I seen the first season. That's it.
I've seen like
So
10
have
minutes
you
of it.
heard? Okay, have you heard about that Gina Carano actress?
No.
Oh, I think I have
She
with the controversy
she
around here, or whatever.
tweeted, yeah, she tweeted about the Holocaust.
That's
They like
never.
didn't they like fire her or something?
Yeah, they fired her, and Disney got a bunch of backlash behind it. And she talked about Republicans, blah blah blah, like Jews in the Holocaust, whatever, right? Huge backlash. Disney fired her. Everyone said, "Why would you?" Sorry, everyone said, "Why would you fire her?" Blah blah blah. Do you know? Like, I think it was the next week, the Jewish community commented the exact same post that she posted, but yet the social media doesn't care. It's just one of those things where it's like she was huge in that show, everyone loved her, but just because she said something, she got fired.
See, that's like
You know?
it goes back to what I was saying earlier. Is it's
Yeah.
what's the difference? Which I get, they have a platform, they should be an inspiration, but they're also human. People hold celebrities to a higher standard. Which don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
I agree with it, but I disagree with it. So
Exactly.
if they're out there saying, I hate, they're out there tweeting, I hate black people, I wish more Jews would have died in the Holocaust, then yes, fucking hold them accountable. But if they, make a joke, right, or they say something stupid like, what was homeboy that said he was a country singer? He said the N word.
Oh yeah, when he was like drunk or whatever.
He was fucking blackout drunk at his own house, and somebody
Yeah.
was like recording him over his fence or whatever the fuck happened. People make mistakes.
Mhm.
People make
Yeah, like,
mistakes.
People just think that like just because they're a celebrity, they can't go have fun in their own house.
Everyone has said that word.
Oh, I'm not
Everyone
gonna lie.
has.
I've said it. Brandon said it. Thomas has said it. Alex has said it. Everybody said it. I promise you. You could go look up fucking Doja Cat, and I okay, I guess that's a bad example.
That was a bad example.
Yeah. You could go look up Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, fucking Ed Sheeran. It doesn't matter.
Justin Bieber was not a good example. Justin Bieber's black on the inside.
Shut the
Anyways.
fuck up. He pisses in mop buckets. That's all that matters. But Eminem, everybody has said it at some point in their life.
I actually saw a video of Eminem saying it.
Okay, and
But like he was
everybody-
saying it, like he was singing with someone, and the guy was black that he was singing with.
Well,
They're rapping together in front of a huge audience, and he was just saying it. Like they're not gonna care. It's not like he's using it as a racial slur.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying
Like,
everybody makes mistakes. Like I said earlier, if somebody's tweeting out all that bullshit, then yes, hold them accountable. But everybody makes mistakes. Yeah. Everybody has slip ups. Everybody fucks up. But they're human. They're celebrities. They're celebrities. They have a platform, but they're still human.
They're not perfect.
I don't think just because somebody said something, while they were drunk or high or whatever the fuck, they should be their career should be fucking ruined.
Exactly.
And it's not just like getting drunk or high or something. What makes me the most mad is when like people dig up old things people have said from like 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And then they get canceled today for like I can't remember who it was. It's actually probably like a lot of people, but like they'll find tweets. Okay, it was a famous person too. I can't remember who it was.
Billie Eilish, I think.
No, it was a guy.
Oh.
It was a Flash actor. It was from the Flash. Someone went through his Twitter and found old tweets of him. He was joking, I'm pretty sure, and he was saying stuff like, "Oh, if I ever get a wife, I'm gonna beat her and stuff."
Oh my god!
It was a Hartley Sawyer.
Yeah, and he was probably like, I'm pretty sure he was in like his teens or something when he said that. Either that or very young, like very very young 20s, and people can change, and that like how long it's been, people change, and he got fired from the Flash because of it.
Hey,
But
look.
those tweets were very old,
Hey, look.
and I just think stuff like
Oh,
that.
I know what you're talking about. I know
Yeah,
exactly what you're talking
I
about.
just think stuff like that's dumb because like people change. Everyone makes mistakes, and
Hey,
it's just
look.
It wasn't that. He actually said something about black people. Sure. It
Hey,
was
look.
huh?
All I'm saying is if I come home and that meatloaf's overcooked, what's up, bitch?
yo.
David,
Wait a second.
Your mic is a little messed up.
Not for me, it's
All
not.
I'm saying is if I come home and that meatloaf is overcooked, hey, what up, bitch?
Hey, yo, put them boxing gloves on though.
He said, hey. You ever been in a fight
I'm used
fight
to-
before?
And
There's
this
a
was
first
me,
thing.
David.
And shit.
There's
Because
a
like
first thing.
say that.
First time for everything.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying though. Like, say that like 20 or 30 years from now, like you blow up popularity. You're some famous celebrity. Someone finds this old podcast and finds you saying that, and your career's over. That's it.
Just an FYI, I don't condone beating women unless it's Brandon because he's a bitch.
But still, like, it's just you saying that what you said a minute ago. If someone digs that up, then your career's over. Just because of it. Just because you were joking
see-
in a podcast with
see-
your close friends and stuff. Like, it's
and-
just dumb.
That brings up another topic I was going to bring up earlier, but I'm drunk and I forgot. Is it's all down to the person. So if say I get famous, right? Something gets brought up that I said or whatever, and it was a joke. Like if I come out and I'm being 100% truthful, and I'm like, oh, I'd beat my wife. I hate black people. Fuck them Jews. Whatever. Then yeah, fuck, cancel me, ruin my career. But if it's a joke I made, like I did just now, then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, if they're like, oh, we want an apology or that was fun, I'm not even gonna address it. I'm gonna be like, it was a joke. If y'all are too pussy to understand it was a fucking joke, then that's your problem. That's not my problem. Hey, maybe I'll lose, this many followers or whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Look, I'm gonna do what I want because I love it. This is what I love to do, and whether I have 2 followers or I have 2 million, it's not gonna matter to me. I'm gonna do this because I love it. This is what I want to do. This is what I love. I don't care what happens. I just want to do it because it's what I love to do. And that's what too many celebrities, they do it to try and keep bringing the money in and shit like that. And I feel like they get lost, or somewhere along the way they get lost. And it goes from something they love to ooh, that was cute. It goes from something they love to just they doing it for nothing but the money.
I agree.
I don't know.
I agree with you.
No, so I was saying if 7 years from now I'm famous, it doesn't matter what they bring up. If it was a joke.
No, you're gonna be famous now.
Oh, bro, don't even.
This
play
is
with
it.
This is it. This is what it's come to.
This is the last podcast. This podcast gonna make you absolutely. Yep.
I don't know. I feel like we should chill out. We've been getting way too political with this.
Yeah, this is podcast.
Speaking
gonna
of beating
be a dark
women,
podcast.
how is the weather today?
Speaking of beating women, how was the weather today? Oh well, it was way too hot. So I mean, I only hit her twice because I was tired. So pretty hot.
Yeah, I started shooting in the sky because I didn't like how hot the weather was.
I'm so confused what we're talking about.
I had chicken nuggets today.
We're talking about beating women and chicken nuggets, evidently.
Yeah, we
Oh.
know Brandon. That's how the podcast opened.
Oh shit, that's right.
I have
I have some.
I have an Oreo shake with me right now.
I have 4
Let
bottles
me-
of water with me.
Let me hear you slurp your shake.
I have cookies.
Didn't ask Alex. Let me hear you
I
slurp your
can't.
shake. Let me hear you
It is
slurp your
so
shake.
like
Isn't
it is so thick. I can't.
let me hear you. Oh yeah, yeah. My God. Anyway, let's ignore Brandon dying. Alex, I want to hear you slurp your water.
I can't. It's all gone.
I thought you said you had like 4 bottles.
Something.
Yeah, it's all gone. I'm eating cookies. Chips Ahoy!
Let me hear you chew your cookie.
Okay,
I'll
ready?
give you some cookies. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh wow.
Why was that so funny to me?
What flavor? What is it? Chocolate chip?
Reese's
What?
Oh
peanut
my
butter.
god. What?
No, it's chocolate chip.
It's goldfish.
I felt your teeth go right into that freaking chocolate chip. Just
Alright.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
we're ending it. Screw this.
about that
Eh.
Holocaust.
Ayo,
There should have been more.
Okay,
Oh.
we're gonna ignore what he said. We're at an hour 10. Brandon, take it away.
Are you
All right,
saying
guys.
the
So
hour is up?
anyway,
Oh, no.
Brandon, hurry! Brandon, hurry!
anyways, a crow is sitting on a tree doing nothing all day. A small rabbit
What
saw
the
the crow
fuck?
and asked him,
Holocaust thing.
"Can I also sit like you and do nothing all day long?"
I gave
The
you
crow
an extra
answered,
10
"Sure,
minutes.
why
You
not?"
should be-
Brandon,
So the
please
rabbit
hurry up before
sat
my
on the
roommate
ground
starts yelling.
below the crow and rested. All of a sudden, a fox appeared, jumped on the rabbit, and ate it. Moral of the story is, don't be sitting and doing nothing. You must be sitting very, very high up. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy it. Download,
What?
do everything you can. Have fun with it.
just happened?
And
What
we'll
don't
talk to you guys
know.
later.
Brandon, please hurry
Thanks,
before my
thanks.
roommate starts screaming.
Okay,
That's a bit
okay,
concerning.
goodbye.
Down the
Bye.
podcast.
I love you all.
Dad,
Later.
if you're there, I'm here. I'm here. Just come by.
Bye.
I'm gonna. You know what? Thomas likes men. Goodbye.